Hello, back to the best, Liam. Yes. Yeah, not the budget Liam. Budget Liam's back in the chat where he should be.
I'm muted. There we go. I did my whole intro. You just heard Liam. There I am. Okay, good. I've done well.
Everyone just heard me slagging off Liam and not the reason why. So.
You can tell it's been a long weekend. Yeesh. Yes, welcome Split 2 to the Split 2 watch party. I made a joke. It's not going to be as funny the second time round in my head, so I'm not going to say it again.
Well, I didn't hear it. I heard it. I'll laugh again if you want me to, just to make you feel better.
You're all good. Welcome to round 5 at Paul Ricard. 75 minutes. A couple of bits to watch in qualifying. And yes, we are back with the original Liam. So, firstly, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched the stream, donated, or even took part, as I know some people did over the weekend for our charity race. Still recovering, but it was a fantastic success. So thank you everyone for that. I know Lisa and I don't know whether Dane's here, but and Liam were stalwarts in the Twitch chat, keeping Huang company the whole time as well. I mean, that man is a beast, isn't he? 6 hours essentially alone.
That was some mammoth stream.
Yeah. What a man. Here I am, going to try and get through a 75-minute race.
Yeah.
See what we can do.
Struggling.
Yeah. Hopefully, I've already got all my grump out for the day with the posts I did earlier. So who knows?
Maybe I'm sure you always save a bit up.
Yeah.
You can always squeeze a bit extra out.
Well, talking about grump, the first thing we have to talk about is some qualifying etiquette. So this is Jose Neves, who I think actually takes pole for him, and this is his outlap. And you'll notice there's a big pink Bentley in front of him, which is Dale Atkins. As we come towards kind of the second half of this lap, and Jose's quite close. I think he realizes at this point he's quicker than Dale.
I think I watched this whilst I was watching Dale.
Yeah. So it's not as bad as I first thought it might be, but I think it's worth talking about. And I can see Jose's in the chat. So at this point, I think you get to the last call and you realize, okay, I need to make a bit of space. You need to make a lot more space than you make because you've made 2 seconds max. You either need to have got past him earlier on in the lap, or you need to give yourself 5-6 seconds. Because what happens is, and I'm just going to skip forward a bit because we don't have all night, but this happens. So, and this is where it gets a little bit kind of ambiguous, I think, because you've got the overspeed here, and I think at this point you're thinking, brilliant, I'm just going to get past him before the corner, everybody's happy, right? But then the Audi kind of stalls out at this point, and you kind of get to here, and you're both screwed, right? Both of your laps are done. At this point, unfortunately, we'll just kind of roll it through. You're going to go wide and probably validate. Dale's had to back out of it. Not ideal, and that may actually not have been in the validation, but so not ideal. The only thing I'd say to Dale is he probably should have stayed left here on kind of what would become the racing line. It's almost like you're being lapped at this point, where he's given the racing line. Maybe he should just back out, but I can see why he didn't, because he thinks he's on the final lap. Why is Jose doing this to me? So one of those.
Like you say, I definitely think they should have been, like when they got around the last sector of the lap previous to this.
Yeah,
just give yourself, like, there was no one behind him, so he could have given himself exactly. 5 seconds,
because that's not enough.
No,
we stop that here. Like, you're gonna.
Is there anyone behind him? I don't think there was. How far behind is?
Let's see if I can find the right button to press. No, Matthew.
We did
behind.
have someone. Yeah.
And again, even that's too close, right?
Yeah.
Give yourself more space.
Was on a lap.
Yeah.
Look behind you. See, just let Matthew by. Give yourself a nice big gap. And
This is far too close. Especially with, you know, that big long straight where, yeah, you want the slipstream, but then you're going to get yourself in a really awkward position, like we saw. But anyway, it's not.
Every
not the
day
worst
is a
thing
school day, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone needs to learn.
We'll see worse, I'm sure. Right. Right. Can I figure out what lap is your fastest lap? 158.1. 158. 102. I think it's this one, is it? Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay, so we'll go on board. And then we get to go on board with you, Liam, for your lap. It's very exciting.
That's the only reason why I came back for tonight. Wanted my moment of glory.
But yeah, so Jose's in the Audi, and you're in the Mercedes, aren't you?
Yes, yeah. I think this is quite a strong track for both of these cars. That sun was an absolute nightmare as well.
Yeah.
Trying to see T1, you just couldn't see the inside apex.
Yeah, I think we've had this before.
You were heading towards it.
It's hard enough in the normal. It's weird. It's kind of hidden, not behind a dip, but you can't quite see it until you've turned into it.
It's like in the heat haze.
Yeah. It's an odd one. You kind of have to brake at the 100-meter board turn and hope you've kind of got it right.
You've normally got it right, or you've either gone over the curb on the inside, or you've ran massively wide on the outside.
Yeah. So yeah, the race. I know most of the people in the chat will know this, but the race format last night was a 75-minute race. Thank you for the follow. Shrek is loving. I'm sure he is.
Shrek.
Who is the question? Yeah. Donkey or Fiona, I suppose.
Who is Kamikaze?
That is Zvonimir Krančić, I think.
Oh.
I do believe. Who had an interesting start to his race last night, but I'll cover that later.
Yeah. There was some carnage in this.
There was some carnage, and it benefited me massively. But yeah, so the race format is 75 minutes, no mandatory pit stop, and some cars can just about eke out without refueling. Other cars, as you found out, Liam, can't.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have made it or not, but that wasn't what.
That isn't what screwed you over. No. So that was, I think that was Jose's fastest lap. But we can go look at you now, and that's Jose's second consecutive pole. I think he got pole in race 2 in Zandvoort as well.
Sounds like someone needs a promotion.
Right. When was your last lap?
Okay. I think it was the last lap.
So that's, you've just pulled over there, have you? Yeah, that's not a lap. Okay, cool. Let's see how to do it. So I think this was a low-ish 55, right? Mid 55.
Yeah, 55.6. I think it was
55.6. Yeah. So I think I had a look this morning when I was sorting all the YouTube videos out. And apologies, I've only just got around to doing the Zandvoorts because 8 pole laps on the week of the charity race. I was like, oh god, no, that can wait a week. But they're all up now on YouTube. But yeah, I think it would have put you second in high silver. I think Tadic just pipped you. A very, very quick lap.
Like I say, I don't know what it is about Paul Ricard, but I seem to do well here, even though I hate it.
It's a weird track,
isn't it? Maybe I should like it more.
Yeah, it's...
It still seems to do well.
I actually quite enjoyed the race last night, but I wasn't pushing 100% because I was trying to fuel save. So I found it okay to get into a rhythm at that point. Whereas I feel when I try and push here, it's horrible.
It's so easy to... You've only got a breaker literally a couple of meters too late, and you end up just running wide. And and then you're tired, especially on the second sector. It just cooks your tyres.
Yeah,
you end up in a massive drift.
Yeah, this kind of double right here. Yeah, so it doesn't appear on the PLR World Tour calendar very often, this track. There's a reason why.
Yeah, not many people like it.
We have to put it in at some point. And to be fair, I think that this kind of strategy element kind of made it a bit more interesting rather than just a straight 1 hour race with one pit stop, you know?
Yes,
actually make you think about it rather than just poodle around for an hour. But it won't be showing up again anytime soon. So.
Yeah. The tyre change, I wasn't sure how many people were going to do it. So like I say, I set it for my pit strategy as a tyre change. I thought, I'll see how it's going. But it turned out to bite me in the arse.
Oh, there we go. That's that. Let me... I've seen it before. I was going to change scenes and stuff, but welcome to my replay section. Where am I going now? There. Yeah. Okay.
I agree with Ben. He says, my only criticism is that the straight... that's just too long. I think I'd prefer to have like the little chicane thing they have in Formula 1.
The Formula 1 chicane, yeah.
Yeah.
Although it sounds like the new Vegas track is going to be replacing Paul Ricard, which I am not upset about at all, because I don't think we've actually seen any good races. How many races we've had there? Only 2 or 3, right? Because we didn't go there during COVID, I don't think. For F1, so...
I think especially with those kind of cars, they've got so much downforce that it's not as bad as it is in something like this, in a GT3 car.
Yeah. Right, let's see if I can do this again, shall I? Oh, God. Alright. So the race isn't actually live. No, this race, Shrek, is not actually live. This is a replay of yesterday's Split 2 race. So in our World Tour, we have 2 splits. Split 1 is broadcast live every Monday. Split 2, we all get together and moan about each other. I say moan about each other, I moan about the drivers.
Do we know who Shrek's love is, or
I don't know. I'm assuming if he doesn't know that this race isn't live, he has just found us on Twitch. And now is very disappointed that this is not a live race. I can only apologize.
This is real cars. These are real cars.
Yeah, I just have time control. But yes, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays we show live races. Tuesdays we watch a replay and have good fun together. So let's go through the grid. So, is this your first pole this season, Liam? I think
it is. Yeah. It definitely is.
And you've changed your livery, even more pink.
I went for the day all pink.
Yeah, there we go.
Tribute.
Well, welcome to the Discord. Welcome to PLR. Sit back, enjoy the carnage, and see whether you want to drive with us. Second, Igor Napic, good pace. Alexis is a missile down that straight. I saw Radosevich in Split 1 overtake quite a few people and then hit some others last night in his Lexus. Dal in P3. Montero, welcome back, Danny, in P4. Evo P5. I think he's had some good results lately, Evo. Good to see him not involved in stuff. Chris Southcott P6. We'll see some of him later. Felipe Morna. I don't know whether his fan club is in the building, but he's P7. Jeffrey, I saw just joined chat. We haven't missed you your livery yet, Jeffrey. You're P8. Bradley P9. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted, Bradley. Our championship leader, P10. Porsche not loving Paul Ricard. And then I think we've got Vomit the Hedgehog. Hang on. Oh no, that's not Vomit the Hedgehog. That's Jose.
These are the nice ones. Yeah.
These are the almost the other Sonic ones. It's all very confusing.
Have they had a little change at the front there? Did it ever have Tuga Racing, or was
I think it had Tuga Racing. Yeah,
I've just never noticed before.
Wait, what happened to Bradley? Nothing. It's not like he's been sacked from PLR. He just, something happens to him during the race, which we'll see. Felipe Diaz, P12. He's having a good season in the AM class. Ed Revrock also having a good season. At the end of this, I'll show you the AM standings. It is very close at the front of AM. It's a really good championship battle going into the last 2 rounds. There's Vomit the Hedgehog.
There
that's Sebastian Clausen, P14. Palatinac, P15. Mazan, P16. Second of 3 pink cars is Craig Fairweather in 17th. Vomit the Hedgehog Mark II. P18. Kenneth, again in the Porsche, not enjoying it. Enrico up in P19. That's a good qualifier for him. Ryan Reed in P20. Eusebio P21 in the other Tuga racing car. We then have Bob Jones in P22. And then I need to scroll this. Then we have Shane Rees, P23, Piero Maffei, P24, Dale is in P25, Eliza is P26, Art is P27, Liam and his duckies is P28, and Stitchy is P29 in his Porsche. That pink Bentley, ooh.
Liam Deary says top 3 promotions, bottom 3 relegation. I say, but where does that mean? Liam gets relegated out of the league entirely, or where does he go?
I think there will be people below him just because they haven't showed up. To be fair.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we'd love to do promotion relegation like a fix, but we don't have a fixed pool of drivers. That's the problem. That's what makes it very difficult. Because as we've seen this year, Split 2 is a lot faster than it was last year at the front. Say last season at the front. So it's a tough one. But
We've got Clausen's in the chat as well. It's a good start. Lap 1, suicide. Lap 3, sector 3.
Okay.
I have to apologise to Clausen because at one point I think he came out of the pits on fresh tyres, just in front of me, and through sector 1 I was faster than him for like a couple of laps, and then he let me past, but then he was like on my ass for ages after that. And I felt bad because I kind of ruined for any sort of undercut or overcut he was going for.
Right, so what have we got here? I'm trying to think what happens. Oh, I know what I need to look at. That one. Some dirty driving by Dale and Liam. Both are who in chat, so we can see we can let chat decide. I know the stewards have already looked at it, and one of the stewards is in chat. So you can all moan at Greg if you don't agree. But yeah, there is a little incident at the start between Liam and Dale. I'm not sure on lap 1 there's anything else. Clausen said he had a good start, right? So Clausen. I don't know if you can have a quick look at the Discord, Liam, to see if there was any other lap 1s.
Yes.
I think Bradley had a lap 3 and then his death later on, which we can catch.
Quali. Lap 5. Yeah, Deary's put lap 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only lap 1 for Liam.
Cool.
Then after that we've got Bradley lap 5.
Lap 5.
Enrico, at lap 11. Oh, that was someone kicked him.
Yeah, that's his wife kicking him. I don't think we can see that on the replay, to be fair. I don't know. Maybe we'll see the steering wheel give a jiggle.
Jeffrey Witter lap 13. So yeah, we've got nothing. Not too much at the beginning, really.
No. In which case,
you would have thought the 2 admins would manage to be able to control themselves, but then again, this is Dale. I don't think he has any control over the car whatsoever. So,
ooh, that's squeezing through there, Mr. Southcott, and then backing out of it. So that made it completely pointless. He did the dangerous bit and then backed out of it. So good. But nice and clean.
But see, the lesson went in.
No, it did. It did. It just took a while to to get there. Have I already missed the hit at the back? I have. Oh, look at the aftermath. Look at this.
Carnage.
Disgraceful.
Absolute carnage.
Disgraceful. I have to say, I went through the race control this morning for Split 2, and there were 3 incidents on that one. It was beautiful. It was like getting an early Christmas present. And then I looked at the Split 1 one, and I was like, oh. It all balances out.
Bad times.
Yeah. Right, so let's go. I think we're going to start with Liam. Right, chat. Give us your worst. Whose fault is this?
I'm saying my vote is on the pensioner turning in.
It's turned in on him, do you reckon?
Yeah. Liam stays on the curb.
It's a tough one.
I think it's more just a racing instant, really, isn't it? It was just awareness of surroundings kind of thing. I think he just forgot how big the penalty was.
Yeah, there we go. Greg's in chat. I know they've already made a decision on that one. I can't actually remember what it was, but
Ben says Dale's fault. He blinded Liam with that colour.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Where is Mr. Where are you, Mr. Clausen? So is he? I actually just want to go back and look at
what did he
start.
say?
He said lap 1 he had a good start, right? So keep an eye
he
on.
had a good start to lap 1, and then suicide
the
lap
hedgehog.
3, section 3. Where did he start? Is he still in his start position?
Hasn't Dale won the corner? I think he's got past that Tuga, I think. Dale didn't necessarily. Well, he did win the corner when he bashed Liam off of it. Liam was actually ahead of him, kind of before the corner up the inside, and then backed off a little bit. It's lap 1. It's difficult, right? There's people doing all sorts of different things. I wouldn't say the corner was before that. Okay.
Yeah, especially T1. It's not kind of really anyone's, is it?
Yeah, I think you need to
just leave
give
space.
Yeah, and Dale would have seen Liam ahead of him and then drop back again. So
this is Dale we're talking about.
Dale should have seen Liam. Look at that Porsche trying to keep up. Bless it. Go on.
That must have been deafening inside the car, the gearbox whine on that thing. Every lap, I don't think I could have done that. Would have turned the volume right down.
So you've had a good start. So, pertinent to what happens later, Dal has a 15-second penalty, doesn't he?
Yes.
Fairweather has maybe 10. I think Rees has got 15. Sabio's got 10. I think Dale had 5. From memory. It's annoying you can't see it, but anyway.
Yes, yeah.
So nice clean start for you. You're doing a
Verstappen
and
out,
just
mate.
disappearing out of DRS range. Off you go.
It actually really helped that they were fighting behind me because I was like, yes, come on. And I was putting in good laps because I didn't even have to fight with anyone.
It makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can find your rhythm. You get tyres up to where they should be.
No worrying about if anyone's about to stuff out the inside or anything like that.
Yeah. As you said, we've got 20 seconds. Disgraceful. Disgraceful behaviour. Ooh, a little bit closer to the back there. So I think we're on lap 2, aren't we? I need to go back to Clausen on lap 3.
Yeah, and then it's Brad off that lap 5.
Brad on lap 5. That's a Ryan Reed, I think. Oh no, that was right. No, Ryan Reed gets Dale, I think.
Yeah, what lap was that?
Not sure. Let's follow
it's
it.
Looking like it's not going
to
to be long.
judging by. Yeah, I'm not sure how Ryan is. Ryan must have lost it earlier on, maybe lap 1, and ended up behind them. That was Conrad in chat saying, "Liam, do you remember our fight at Paul Ricard?"
Yeah, I'll never forget that. The only time I've ever beaten Conrad.
See, proof that Liam used to be really quick.
Honestly, I did a bit of practice for this.
Yeah.
I was like, if I actually practice, I can be half decent.
So I remember when I joined PLR, you were one of the guys at the front consistently.
Yeah, I was watching a couple of bits. I've still got loads of the replays saved from when I was in the McLaren, like early last year, whatever season that was, maybe like 4. And I remember there was one where you let me past. I was like, you're right there, Dave.
Yeah, well, still struggling in the Aston.
Yes, yeah. I thought, what were you in? I can't remember what you were in now. I think you were in something like that.
Oh, I would have been in the Aston, yeah.
Back in the good. You weren't even an admin then, were you?
I was not. No, I may have been a steward, but I don't think I was an admin back then. No.
Crazy. I feel like this. The promotions haven't quite gone the way they should have, really. Seeing as I was an admin before you were, and I'm still an admin. What's happened? And you're now an owner, raking in the cash.
Raking in the cash, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Siphoning off that Ukrainian.
Yeah. I was about to say, where do you think all the charity money's going?
Yeah. Well, I wish.
I thought that was mighty impressive, the amount of money.
It was.
Raised.
Yeah, it's great. Really, yeah, I mean, downright chuffed as to how that went, to be honest.
Yeah. How much of it was driver? What's it called? Like entry fee or whatever it was?
Driver entry was only minimum €5 per team, so not that much minimum. So it would have been 250.
How many teams? Really?
Yeah.
Oh. It was £5. I thought it was £5 per driver.
No, it's €5 per team. This poor Porsche. I just feel bad for it. But a lot of teams donated more than the minimum.
Yes. So,
yeah. And to be honest, when we started this, we did busy at the front.
Was that Diaz having a bit of a moment just then?
It may have been Southcott. That's Morna. It's Morna Southcott.
Behind him, someone lost it on there.
Oh really? Oh, he did. May have done.
It looks like he saved it.
Oh yeah. Oh, a little bit squirrely.
A
little bit squirrely. But yeah, when we started it, we didn't. Our first charity event, we had 15 teams. I can't remember the exact number. Not loads. And so,
how many teams do we have this time around?
50.
50. I was gonna say I didn't really keep up much with it.
No, we had a full grid. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. That's a strange place to lose it, isn't it?
On the power, wasn't it? And
it's coming up.
It is a bit.
I hate this corner. I hate this
strange corner.
Yeah, such a late apex. Snap out the other way. I mean, you've done well to hit the wall from there. Yeah. Like the wall on the right. Oh no, that sucks. Yeah. Too much. The only time that has ever been said about the Porsche. Too much power. Seems to be driving okay, but I imagine you're a little bit bumped at the front. Can we see your bonnet? No, we can't. Where is it? It doesn't look too bad considering. Maybe it's just the livery. Right.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't really like by racing, but their damage model is so much better than ACT because you can actually see what's damaged rather than
17-second damage. Okay, yeah, because it doesn't look that bad.
Yes, I mean, you can never tell.
Oh, who was that?
Was that Stici or was it
Reese?
To be fair, I think he just lost it, didn't he? I don't think.
He's up inside the victory there.
Oh,
double send over the curb back into it.
Quite the send, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that an incident reported or?
I don't believe Klaus, because it wasn't that one, so we haven't picked that up automatically. Don't know whether that was him handing the position back or what. I mean,
yeah, he did, he went quite wide there.
Yeah. So. Right, at this point, I want to pick up. So you're off. You're 6 seconds. You're minus 6 kilometers an hour on the straight when you were probably already 5 down because you're in the Porsche. Like that's not ideal. So what are we on lap? They're on lap 4. Okay, so Napic has now dropped down to first. So Dow's ahead of him. You're 6 seconds clear. Loving it.
I think they were having a little, as you said, ding-dong battle.
Ding dong, yeah. He's winning. I mean, Jose's loving it in aim. Look at him, miles ahead in aim pass. What a start!
Cruising.
Shame he's getting penalised 5 positions for his quality behaviour. But anyway.
Do you know about that, or was that the first he said?
I should probably turn off the charity donations, but you can still donate. So I won't turn it off yet. You can still donate to the Ukrainian cause. It's all very close. Yeah, this is a good little battle, isn't it? For 2nd to 4th.
Yeah, they were going at it. I think Napic passed his Dahl again, maybe. I think I saw Zoricic in second or third at one point as well. So, but yeah, that's probably when Bradley has
I was going to say, is it lap 5 the first Bradley one, or?
Yes,
yeah, it's this one, yeah.
Sure it was.
And then lap 17.
Yeah, lap 5, turn 10.
I'm assuming he closes right up on Danny Montero here, and then No, all good, Shane. I think that's yeah. Look at the Audi go. Oh, is that a touch or you just lost it?
I think it was a touch, but it's hard to tell whether he braked. I don't think Montero was expecting him to brake so much.
Yeah. Oh,
like he was on the he was on the brakes for a long time. I think it was.
I think Bradley was worried because I guess he was further on the inside than he used to, so he's got further on the brakes. Oh, that's unlucky. He's just tried to tuck him, but
yeah.
And he has that.
I think he was going to wait until he realised that he was probably facing backwards.
Yeah,
still
he's
spinning
over there somewhere. Yeah. Okay, well, he has gone quite wide down, fully off the throttle. I don't know whether that's
wrong person, Danny.
Yeah, he's let Sorich through.
Yeah.
Evo's loving it, at least. Two positions, yeah.
Yeah.
And Bradley's back. It's like Werther ahead. Right.
Werther's original. Sneaking through.
Let's go back to Mr. Reese. He's very close to Mr. Diaz. Yes, it is. Sure, we'll say slower. Yeah, it is. So this is AM and Silver class. Split 1 is High Silver and Pro. They both race on Monday nights.
Split 2 is the fun split.
Yeah.
Split 1 is the sweaty tryhards.
Yep. Except I forgot to use the sweaty tryhard bit. I'm just
sweating,
sweaty. Yeah,
trying.
exactly. Yeah. Oh dear, that wasn't great. Oh, a bit of...
that was...
the alternate line through that.
Just taken the air.
But yeah, split 2 is best split. Oh, Shane is not having... that Porsche is not liking you at the moment, is it, Shane? Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I'm not going to... This isn't a... I will tell you about a stewarding stream I'm going to do, which I think is going to be good fun. Yeah, so we're not going to go into all the details. That looked a bit 50-50, first instant. But yeah, you are not having fun controlling that Porsche, unfortunately. Let's get back up here for a bit. So yeah, we don't have a race on the 18th, do we? The Monday. So where you would expect round 7 to be, because it's Easter Monday, we're not having a race. And so you get to wait an extra week until Laguna Seca. So I was thinking on the Tuesday of doing a stream as normal and just going through my streamable account with all the stewarding reports I have loaded up on it. And we can talk about some of them if people are interested.
I think people would be.
Yeah, talk about some of the decisions we've made. We've got all the stewarding spreadsheets. We can look at that. I may have to vet them first because we may have said some bad things about people. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to, show how the sausage is made and all that in terms of the stewarding, and our thought processes behind it.
And we can all just slag Papa off a little bit as well.
Exactly. Well, he's been a bad boy this season, so we will definitely show you the. We'll start with punts from the rich and famous, shall we?
Someone's just
done the same thing.
Stage right. Who's that Napich?
Yeah. Oh,
that curb.
Didn't, yeah.
I'm guessing people are running quite low ride height.
He's managed to avoid the wall, and then just driven into it. Okay, fair enough. I mean, whatever works.
It's the quickest way around, wasn't it?
Just about acceptable rejoin. I do kind of... Who's behind him? I do kind of want to see this from Southcott's view. Is he suddenly going to see a Lexus appear in front of him? That's not too bad, actually, from that angle.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Luckily, he had a little gap.
Yeah. Right, what's going on? How's my mate Bob doing? Oh, we've joined him at a good time. He's got a Eusebio launching it the inside.
Bloody hell! That was late break.
Yeah, he was making sure he had that apex and the next one. He's desperate to get on the back of Jose. You can see he can't be having it. All right. Let's follow Bob down the straight.
How people can drive this BMW, it just always sounds like it's going like 5 miles an hour.
It does, doesn't it? It just sounds like it's been put in a room and covered in cotton wool.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like dampened.
It's such a weird sound.
Yeah. You're all good, Shane. That's why split 2 is the best split. If you're open to constructive criticism and you're willing to learn and it's not deliberate, it's fine. It's all good. You know, and if the steward's penalties add up to such a case where you have to take a race ban, so be it. That's what it's there for. Getting busy in front between the Portuguese. Is he just done him? Is he just done? Are we going to have to put this in slow motion?
Oh, I reckon he's done that on purpose, haven't they? They've just done that so they can stay close to each other.
Team orders. I think Jose has tried to do it round the outside of Maffei.
Oh.
Not got close.
No.
Chariots of Fire music. Go on, you can do him. Beautiful. Neves in the mud. Oh no, he's fighting back. He's not having it. He's not having it. Cut his nose off. Cut his nose off. Far too nice.
Too nice, yeah. His Portuguese brothers. Can't be doing that, can they?
Has someone hit the back of his little signs disappeared? You see that? It's been like punted into it. Is that right? Or is it just the angle I'm looking at it? Because you can see Vitters much more easily.
Don't know. Like the thing in the middle, or
like
what is it a picture of?
The little, is it a tongue or I don't know what it is.
Yes. Oh yeah. I think it's the lighting. I think it's where you're looking at it.
Yeah. It looks as though the green one is kind of vertical down, right? Whereas this one's been punted back up into it. I can't see it.
I think it's just the angle from where we're close and a bit higher, and he's in the distance.
Yeah. That or Dale's had a nibble.
Dale's always hungry.
It's Enrico. So let's leave the Moore just behind. There's Dale's car.
It's Dale cruising around. What was Dale's penalty for? I don't.
He's in chat. You can tell us, Dale. Dale thinks I'm a dictator when it comes to stewarding, even though it's not normally me who gives him the penalties. He did nothing wrong, I'm sure, but he was given 5 seconds for something.
Jesus.
Oh, that was a bit touchy-feely.
It says nothing, it was pure bullying.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Standard.
He says, you're not a dictator, you're just a dick. He didn't say that.
I've been called. I've heard worse this week.
I can't even begin to fathom how many DMs you probably had.
It was funny during the charity race. I was doing my stint, and we actually had to do a double. I had to do a double stint because Greg did the first stint, pitted, and forgot to select me as a driver. So we had enforced double stints at the start, which in the Audi, which we hate driving, was good fun.
How many? Who, did you have just the two of you, or
just the
three?
Two of us? No, just the two of us. And then I could just hear my Discord going, bing, bing, like for the whole 2 hours.
2-3 hour stints.
No, I did. We both did a 2 hour stint and then an hour, kind of like.
I see.
2 hours and a bit each, and then 50 minutes each to finish it.
I was about to say, fuck doing a 3 hour stint.
No, God, I was done. At the end of my second stint, I was about ready to quit. Like, we were not having fun in that Audi.
Yeah.
It does not suit our driving style.
Oh, you should have hit me up. I would have joined you.
But yeah. We only set up the car like the night before. We were so busy with admin, we weren't even thinking about it.
I saw you whinging about Greg's setup.
Yeah.
And he basically told you to do one.
quite right too. Yeah.
0121.
I'm only quick in a Greg Ellis setup. To be fair, he's very good. And when he does me a Bentley, I did well at Zandvoort last week in split one because I had a Greg Ellis Bentley setup.
Should start selling them.
Well, yeah. I keep teasing what's coming, and we haven't quite got there yet. But
a GEA setup. Greg Ellis Academy.
The PLR Academy.
Yeah, but I feel like DCA probably has a better ring to it. Dave Cook Academy.
I'm not sure anyone would want to learn how to be average and then randomly bin.
No, it's a whiskey drinking academy, not a sim racing one.
Whiskey drinking and whinging. It's high quality.
To be fair,
stuff.
I feel like a lot of people have got whinging down to a fine art, so I don't think you need to teach many people.
I think I mainly whinge about people whinging at me.
What lap are we on?
We are on lap 10. So, did we have a lap 8 thing that I've missed?
I don't think so. There was 13 for Jeffrey in the Discord.
13,
I don't remember seeing anything in the chat about it.
So this is our chat. Ooh! Yeah.
Where's Danny off to?
Okay, I was going to say, is he going to try and hold that position? The answer's no.
That was a full teriyaki boys for that one. The Tokyo Drift theme tune.
So he's having a good old battle with Dal here, and he's got Hildow's going to try and sneak it up the inside, I think. Here, there we go. Yeah. So Danny goes, nah. Just set it right up the inside. Yeah. And I wondered at this point, was he going to try and hold on to the position?
Oh, that bump killed the.
His tyres aren't going to like that
either. No.
Evo's loving it. Evo's in second. You're 13 seconds clear.
You see me? Am I there? Back in the distance.
Where are you? Are you still on the same track? That's how long this fucking straight is. You're still on it.
It's ridiculous.
Right, jeez. You're loving it. Look at that. You've even got the Ukrainian flag on your.
Have I?
On your boot. Well, that's
right, yeah, I see. Yeah, that's close enough, isn't it?
Yeah. Who haven't we looked at yet? Here's R. He had a good race last week, I think, R. He's not doing so well this week, which is a shame.
No.
In the Lambo. Don't know whether he was caught up in anything.
What I'm dreading is next Monday. Monza.
In the wet.
Oh, is it? Oh.
It is wet.
What, like guaranteed wet?
Guaranteed wet.
Oh, no.
It is a Monza in the wet, so that's going to be fun.
Why does Conrad do this to us?
I don't know.
He's evil.
Yeah.
He's got evil intentions. He's a very sinister individual, isn't he?
Suddenly Dan's busy. He's got another date.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two are.
I know, right?
Coming out, aren't they?
I would say get a room, but I think they've already got one.
They probably live together.
Yes. That was always coming. That's why I stayed with that. That was always coming.
Who was that? Who was it? Was it Matthew on?
Yeah, on Eusebio, I think is the blue one. Or was it Neves? That's Neves. It's Jose.
On Neves.
Okay, it looks a bit different from this angle, I'll be honest. Sorry, last time we'll look at this, and then we'll carry on. Does Jose potentially move to the left on him under braking?
Smidgen.
However, but he was ahead. Right.
Yeah, it was some late braking, I think.
Could be worse. DS was loving it. Where did he come from? Sorry, I didn't even see him come through.
Snuck through there, didn't he?
Perfect. Yeah, see ya.
Thank you very much. That last corner's horrible as well.
It's like the Snetterton one, isn't it? But the other direction. It's just like
it's like every corner on Snetterton.
Yeah, it's got no rhythm to it. It's just awkwardly get your way around it. Right. You can't even really overtake anyone there because it's just awkward. Right. Well, it's Snetterton.
Yeah, and
this
all the
Thursday,
runoff is just grass.
Yeah.
What's at Snetterton?
The British GT multi-class this Thursday.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant real life.
I mean,
who's winning that?
I think Ben Crook is winning that.
Ooh.
On the GT3 side, and I think Conrad is winning on the GT4 side.
I was going to say a newcomer, but is Ben Crook a newcomer? This is the first season okay, so he is fairly new.
I think he's in chat. Shout out Ben if you're still there. I think Ben's in chat. I think he joined. Maybe it was partway through last season. I know he was part of the Porsche Cup iRacing League that lasted a while that Craig ran.
Oh, okay.
And then came across to ACC from there.
Oh, that reminds me. Where is Pat Seaborn?
He's around. He's doing some. He races for esports iRacing team for like in endurance events. So he's around.
He used to be big in our community, didn't he?
Yeah. So
and
yeah, I think he's fully iRacing now. So he stopped doing. He used to do
he's
ACC.
been converted.
So he's fully iRacing, and we aren't really doing any at the moment.
It's so expensive. That's the downside.
Yeah, and because there's some very established iRacing leagues out there already, and given that iRacing is built around being able to race competitively essentially whenever you want.
Beats the point rather, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, why do you need another league to do stuff? Yeah. Whereas ACC, there's obviously more of a gap in the market to fill, so to speak. So it's never really taken off. And I will say it again and again, but the best thing is the NASCAR league we had in iRacing, more of a social event. That was good fun.
That was amazing.
Yeah. But even that was expensive.
Yeah, exactly. I wish we'd done it in more stable cars rather than those horrible slidey messes.
Yeah.
It was mostly just driven around under safety cars, and
yes.
It was good fun though.
Trying to hit people we didn't like.
Yeah. I think I put it in the chat the other day, a video of me hitting Pat Seaborn at the end of the race, and it fires his car over the catch fence. That's iRacing physics for you.
It did give us, yes, and Dale took a... talking of car parks, Paul Ricard, Dale managed to explore was it the Charlotte Roval? He got lost in the car park in the middle.
Just drove into the middle and just did that for that instead.
Yeah, trying to find the pits and ended up in the car park.
Tommy crying with laughter. That's funny. What lap are we on?
We're on lap 13. Do I need to go to Mr.
This is Jeffrey, Jeffrey.
Okay, I was pretty close.
Said last. I think it was last turn. Second to last turn.
Okay. So we'll follow in for the lap.
Yeah, I think honestly, Dale doing laps around that car park was one of the funniest things.
It's definitely the one of the best sim racing experiences I've had in my life. That is for sure.
That was amazing. But the funniest thing was he wasn't doing it as a joke. He genuinely got lost in the middle of the car park on an oval or a race like.
So he just got to turn left 4 times.
Exactly, it was something else. But he took the 5th one.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Oh dear.
I think Papa was in that one as well, because we managed to convert Papa as well.
Yeah, we got Papa in there. Yeah, we had
some NASCAR.
A good little crew. And we had. I can't remember what that one guy's name was, but he was annoying.
The American guy, Alex.
Oh no, we had Alex, and we had Gurmy for a bit as well.
He was funny.
But who was that? Was it Mark Morris? The guy kept winning.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
He was the boring one.
Yeah.
He was winning that one.
Yeah. The Luton guy. He was. Yeah, he gave us a bad name, Dale. The guy from Luton. Oh, I must check the Luton score actually. How are we doing? Still no numbers. Can someone in chat tell me how Luton are doing? Does
anyone care about Luton other than you, Dave?
Probably not. But Right. Oh, I see a Vomit the Hedgehog.
Here we come.
I see him. I see him. Oh, there's the one on the other side as well. Oh, just a little tap. Just a little kiss.
I think that, in my opinion, that's a racing incident.
Yeah, because I think he feels he's alongside, right?
Yeah, he's
just turned in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right up on the curb. He's right up on the curb.
He doesn't come off the curb. He stays on that line.
He's right up. Yeah. Unfortunately,
it was just hard racing, I think. And unfortunately, Jeffrey came off worse. Although that rejoin was a bit suspicious.
I mean, this is interesting. Imagine being behind this. You're just waiting for it to go wrong, aren't you?
Yeah.
Pick a line. Pick a line. Pick a line. Oh. And then he's come kind of at the last corner at the wrong angle, which I think made that worse. Right.
I think I would have just cut that if I'd. But you never know with the game, the track limits on this game.
Especially at Paul Ricard, it's one of the most confusing ones with track limits. It'll probably disqualify you, won't it? Right. That's a good little battle. So I think was it lap 17 then for Bradley, which we'll have a chat about.
Yes.
So this is Bob Jones, Enrico Itri, and Felipe Morna. So Morna's obviously had him.
Sorry, it's JW. Is that that's
Witter.
Jeffrey Witter, isn't it? Yeah. He said boo.
Yeah, fair enough. If I had a pound for every time I've come out of a race going, oh, that guy's hit me off, for God's sake, and then I've watched the replay and gone, oh, I can see why. I can see why this has happened.
I think Jeffrey's fully now just crying. He said boo boo, and then followed by who? So.
He's just sobbing in the corner. Welcome to PLR.
That's what you make people do, Dave. That's what you reduce them to tears.
Wonderful.
I didn't realise. I know Bradley had an incident earlier on. I didn't realise he lasted this long.
Yeah, lap 17. He's beginning to.
I thought it was over by now.
I mean, he's up in 5th. Bob's got the inside line. He's braking nice now. He's backed out of that. Bob? Yeah. To be fair, I mean, it's Felipe Morna who you'd expect to be higher up, right?
Yeah.
Qualified relatively well. So
Silver coming through.
Yeah. Busy here. So who have we got there? We've got Matthew. Neves. Well, it's Balatinach, isn't it? Oh, just squeezed him.
Forced off there.
Yeah, Morna's loving this at the moment. It's 2 places.
3 places.
Tuck it in.
Who's this? Bradley? Is this Bradley that gets? Oh, no, this is Bradley.
No. Bradley's further up.
Okay.
Bradley's in 5th, chasing down.
Are we watching this? Is this just a good little?
Yeah, I'm just following this because we're watching Morna kind of get through. I think he's faster than those around him, trying to get past them.
Bradley says, Liam says Bradley has your curse now. Oh, he has my curse for not finishing races. Yeah. But it's the pink car. It's because I hadn't gone fully pink that I was getting the issues. Now I've gone fully pink. People can see me.
You commit to the pink.
Exactly. That's all I needed was to commit to the pink. So that reminds me as well. Do you remember we did a Father's Day race at Spa?
We did.
And we all stole Dale's car.
And Dale's number.
And his number. Yeah. And his livery and everything. And then he joined with it was like, he's normally 944. I think he joined with like 96 something.
961 or something,
everyone,
yeah.
Everyone had gone for 944. He was the last to join.
Standard.
Oh, Liam, if you could do me a pink flamingo livery for a Mercedes, I'll be on that. All over it like a rash.
Then you'd want to drive to the end of the race regardless.
Oh yeah. Just so I can get on the watch party. That's the main event, it's not the race.
So, Southcott versus Gallant for P5. Gonna get very tasty in a lap or so. Danny Montezet.
Southcote's...
Sorry?
I was going to say, Southcote's managed to avoid a lot of incidents, or am I about to jinx him?
You are about to jinx him.
Oh. Remember Imola? I think he had enough incidents to last all of us all season.
Yes, that's true. God, on his square tyres, yeah. But he still made it to the end, bless him. Right.
Yeah. Did better than I did.
So while we're waiting for Bradley's downfall, which is next lap. So let's run through the order. We've got you. So is this you saying you overtake? Is that Clausen ahead of you? Who's pitted?
Yes, I think he's just come out of the pit. There's no point in watching it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I just follow him. I follow him for a few laps, and then he lets me by, and then he gets stuck behind me.
18 seconds clear of Evo.
Yeah.
In second, Hildal's 3 seconds behind that. Yeah,
I'm not sure what happens to Anders and Evo, because
they both finished quite a bit down, don't they?
Yeah.
Dow is currently 4th, Southcott 5th. So yeah, Bradley's still right up there. You know, you can basically see second. He's in 6th. Napic in 7th. Montero, after a couple of escapades, is P8. Werther 9th, having a battle with... which we haven't seen Richard Mazan yet, I don't think. So Mazan's up there in 10th. Jeffrey Boohoo Witter is in 11th. Rev Rock leading the way in AM class. Which is good to see. Shane Ree's still battling that Porsche in P13. Diaz is 14th. Eusebio right behind. But Neves right behind him, of course. They're 15th and 16th. Morner still trying to fight his way through this pack is in 17th. They've got Balasnach, Maffey, Itri, Ryan Reed, Bob Jones, Eliza Indriani, Liam Deary, Clausen is pitted, and Dale must have pitted as well.
Say Dale's at the back. What's happened to poor old Dale?
I'm not sure. He looks as though he pits around lap 12, so I'm not sure whether he had another incident or...
Liam said I think Dale died, so that might be why.
So, I think we are now on to lap 17. Let's go on board with Bradley.
And witness the...
Oh, you got booed by Ryder, did you? Oh, I did actually want to look at that one, I think. I'm going to have to go back and actually look at that after this.
Yeah, that's no worries. I like watching Dale get hit from behind, so...
So Southcott loses it.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh.
And then that happens. So...
Yeah.
Now, we'll watch Southcott in a minute, but the only thing I'd say for Bradley is he slowed down here, you can see something's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's full throttle here for at least 2 seconds. Full throttle. Full throttle.
Yeah.
Full throttle. He's giving himself no time to react to what's happening now.
Yeah.
What is happening is we'll talk about, but that's what's led to that. Unfortunately for Southcott, he's lost it. He's not actually left the track, I don't think. So it's not really a rejoin, but he's coming back onto the racing line. He needs to be more aware of who's around him and the speed. He tries to get out of the way and gets confused, I think.
Like, in the heat of the moment, that was maybe I don't want to lose this position. I need to get back to the racing line. Yeah,
because he only overtook him, a lap before?
Yeah.
So you can see, I mean, that's so easy to do on that corner. And he's just like, okay, well, I've got to get back to the left. And then, oh, God, Bradley's there. I think what is happening here on the... I think he's getting a one-place position and a warning. I think that's as far as that's going. It's one of those awkward ones where he's not done anything wrong, per se, but he kind of has, But also, if Bradley just came off the throttle a bit, he would have avoided it. So,
I'm gonna defend Bradley here and say, on the flip side, You wouldn't expect someone who's just almost spun to then go straight back to the racing line at
No,
half
I mean,
speed.
no, that's fair, and I think that's why he's ending up with.
But I see your point of view is
yeah.
you would probably lift a little bit just to
make sure you can react and not because it's not like they hit.
Extra.
He oversteered and snapped into the wall because he was going too quick to react.
Yes, yeah.
But I do want to go back to here and look at. I think it's at the start of the. Oh, that must be at the start of the previous lap. Yes. So. I don't think Dale's going to like this. Because I've seen what the stewards have said. Not my decision, Dale, is all I'm going to say. So we've got Ryan right behind Dale here. And you obviously come out this corner, and this corner's flat, right? This kink on the left. It's 100% flat.
Oh, no. Oh, Dale.
Let's watch the inputs on the bottom right. It's a
big
old lift.
A big lift. That's not even a little lift. That's where Michael Fassbender hit the wall.
Oh, when he was qualifying by himself. Right, yeah. Yeah, so unfortunately, Dale, I think it's been decided this is a racing incident because you can't expect the car in front of you to lift that much through that corner. But that's the decision that was made by the two stewards.
It was an unfortunate.
It was unfortunate.
There, I think.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate that he ended up in the wall. Right. I need to go back up here. Ooh, I timed that well as Evo gets a bit squirrely through the double right. That corner is flat. It should be flat every single time for everyone. It's a kink, not a corner. Especially in the Bentley, because you can completely just ride over that curb and ignore it. It's just a shame it ended the way it did, I think. So I did. Dale shared the video last night, and standing in a pit. Yeah. It's a horrible pit entry, this, because the speed limit's right there, and also the exit is horrendous as well.
Where you have to take the hairpin, it's just like wanting people to punt you as on the exit of the corner.
And then it spits you out right on the entry, the racing line for T1. It's crazy.
The amount of times I was coming down to T1, just stay into the left and then move to the right. Sometimes it gives you the blue flag at the last second of when someone's coming out of the pit.
It's like the Donington pit exit. Ridiculous. I was going to say something I completely forgot what it was now. Oh well.
I'm surprised we didn't have any incidents with it, really. With anyone coming out the pit and.
Oh, that's right. I watched the video, the Dale incident last night, because he shared it, and when I watched it the first time, I didn't realise Dale had lifted. I was like, oh my god, that's awful.
The input.
You've just been absolutely shafted from behind, essentially. That's ridiculous. Because he didn't move the line or anything like that.
It was all cursing Ryan Reed's name.
Yeah.
Dale was making us hate him. Turns out it was Dale's fault. And now we all hate Dale again. Back to normal.
Yeah, and that pit exit is especially bad on qualifying sessions.
Yeah.
Because you've got a lot of people coming out the pits wanting to get going.
Yeah, everyone needs to get out before someone's done a lap.
Yep.
So you're all out at the same time, because if people are trying to come out the pit while there's people doing on a lap, it's chaos.
Let's get busy ahead. Very nice. He's going to cut back down the inside. Oh, come on. That was never going to work.
I don't know what even happened. I was trying to figure out how there was someone in between the two Portuguese fellas.
It wasn't for long. So I think... Yeah. Sabia gets up the inside here, but then Nevers goes for the uber cutback.
This is Morna.
Yeah, it's Morna, yeah. Denied.
Yeah, that was... Don't rejoin, please don't. Ricard.
Oh,
Felipe, what are you doing?
No! Oh, God.
Oh, my Lord. That was one of the sketchiest rejoins.
It was the little snake to the right.
Yeah.
Am I going to donut round the other way? Am I going to do a Tom Week at Bathurst where I start driving back down the track? He's had an eventful race, it's Mr. Morgan.
Yeah.
Red Rock.
So hi, Anders and... Who else was it? Oh no, it was just Anders is pitted at the moment. Where's,
Klaus
who was in...
He's coming back.
Yeah, look, this is where I've...
No, you're blocking him, yeah?
Yeah. I was like, I kept thinking, I was like, sorry, so sorry.
So in chat, was anyone trying to fuel save? Because it seems like everyone's been pitting in Split 2, from what I've seen. We've already seen quite a few people in pits. And Anders fuel saves, doesn't he? He's in the BMW, which is
Yeah.
relatively easy to fuel save him.
Did he? I don't know if he did fuel save, because that was... He nearly rear-ended me.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to get into the pits, I was like, please
oh,
don't hit me.
And then, so you're now like,
Yeah.
I just need a little splash of fuel.
Yeah, my pit stop was right here, so I didn't even have time to look at the thing. So I was
And
too
then
busy
you're going to be stuck here for
concentrating.
30 seconds.
And yeah, it popped up, I was like, you mother...
And there goes Anders.
21 seconds I had. 21 seconds! Oh,
Plus
still
15. So you had 36.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Because
right.
he's got a 15-second penalty.
Oh, yeah, no, I meant,
Yeah.
sorry, when he went into the pits.
Yeah.
Sorry, when I pitted. Couldn't believe it.
But these two still going at it. Ridiculous. So Evo's clearly pitted in the Lexus. So we've got lots of people trying to now make their way back through because Indriani hasn't pitted. And she's in the BMW, so I wonder if she's also like... Evo being very cautious, good. He thought about sticking it up the inside there.
You know, he likes doing that.
Yeah.
I think he had all of his incidents in one of the first couple of races, and he's just decided now I don't want to do it.
It happened last season as well.
I was older, yeah.
Yeah, oh, that was a shocker. Alright.
But was he having hardware issues, wasn't he, with that one?
Potentially. I mean, there was still some bad stuff in there, but yeah.
Yeah, I think what I remember, he was having issues with his wheel or his brake or something.
What Evo needs, he needs like pre-season friendlies to get it out the system.
Warm up,
get a couple of races out the way, and then it'll win silver.
Yeah, Evo, what you need to do is go and do some public lobby racing for a little bit, just before the first few races. Get it out your system.
He's flashing here. Yeah, no flashing. This is for position. You may be faster, but you've decided to pit, so that's on you, I'm afraid. He's had enough.
She did well to see that coming.
She saw that as I think if we go on board with her for that, she's gonna suddenly jink left with the wheel, isn't she? Yep. Just open the steering just a little bit.
Straighten up.
Yeah. I can slipstream them down the straight now, so save even more fuel. Beautiful.
Lovely.
They're still going. Still going. Oh, is that you?
Yeah, if I just... Oh, yeah.
You've come out ahead of the Portuguese.
Yeah, I came out just in front of them. Or, like, in between them, I think it was. And he was just saying in the chat, we eliminate everyone that stands between us. Managed to survive it. I survived. The Portuguese
were you between them at any point?
I think I was. Coming out into T1,
God, that's
I was
like
between them.
The Split 2 nightmare of being between these two, I think.
It was... We had a real close moment going through T1. I couldn't believe it.
They're like Draco Malfoy's sidekicks, aren't they? Just like lurking, ready to cause damage. I love you both, really, you two. And you took part in was it your first endurance race you did together on Sunday? They did the 6 hours of Ukraine, made it to the end. Very impressive.
Nice. I thought it was I thought it was amazing that only 2 teams didn't finish.
Yeah, absolutely, and both of them were for connection issues. Yeah, well, apparently the other one was as well. So, not sure whether that was true or not, but that's what we've been told. So yeah, we had 50 teams sign up. One pulled out the morning of. One, Sean Warby's team unfortunately had connection issues. He apparently had connection issues during qualifying here as well. So they didn't start. So we started with 48, and then 46 finished the 6-hour race. I mean, it's really quite something.
Easy, yeah. I suppose if you paid for it and you want to get your money's worth.
Yeah. Still going. No one was everyone was too tired the next day, Liam, apparently. So Slash didn't like Paul Ricard. So
not like practicing something else.
Not like it wasn't on the calendar at the start. If he didn't like sneak it in. Like it's been here the whole time. Alright. God, could you imagine the outrage if we just snuck in Paul Ricard? Right, we should make it our season finale. Right. every season.
The last race is what do you call it? The Wheel of Fortune.
Yes.
But it's rigged. It's rigged for Paul Ricard every time. It's just Paul Ricard written like 50 times
in different languages.
Yeah.
We're racing Paul Richard. Wonderful.
Okay. Is that what I sent to you? Is Paul Richard?
Paul Richard, yeah. It's like that Arsenal legendary striker Terry Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I keep looking at the deltas here. I'm like, oh, that's a close battle. It's bloody these two again. I can't spend my whole race looking at them.
They do it to get on the stream, don't they? Because they're like, oh, if we stick close together.
They're actually 2 seconds a lap faster, but they're just,
They'd be winning. They'd probably be winning if. Oh no, we have to stay together.
They didn't tell me in chat what lap it all goes wrong. I'm guessing it's lap 27. Given the
sector 2 and 3.
Okay, yeah, cool. Because they've clearly pitted in lap 27. So. Oh, by season 3, Dan, you're going to be winning AM. There we go. Until the America track pack comes out. You have to learn a whole load of new tracks.
Yeah. That can't be long now, can it?
It's supposed to. They said summer, so my guess would be July. So I think we're going to get another full season and then maybe after that.
I feel like in for AM and low silver, all you have to do is make a decent setup and do a bit of practice, and you probably finish well.
Yeah.
Because everyone just comes into the race with no practice, nearly no
sketchy
setup.
Cars. Yeah.
Yeah, they do their setup in the free practice beforehand, and it's mostly just tyre pressures, and that's about it.
Well, and if you just keep it safe and keep out of the incident, you're going to get between 5 and 10 positions. Do you see a bit of weaving here from Mr. Southcott?
And his best impression of... I was going to say Verstappen, but it could also be Cody.
Cody Cosworth. It's the Cody Cosworth special. If you're not within 0.3 seconds, I can weave as much as I want.
That's the rule, isn't it? That's an FIA rule.
Apparently, Greg's going to give Liam a rim for his money. That's a bit much for a stream.
Which Liam, me or Deer?
I don't know. Depends whether you're into it, I guess. Run. Okay. Right. Good.
No, Greg, we can't do that. You've already beat me in the almost last challenge, so can't lose again.
Well, the hope is next season to run 3 splits. That's what we want to do.
And Silver Pro.
Basically, yeah. Because the top of Split 2 and the bottom of Split 1, I think, are very similar.
Yeah.
And I think some of those races would be ridiculous. But it's tough because, we've seen... How many did we have to turn up to this race? Like 20... I think we started with 29.
Yeah.
From 40 originally. There were 26 in Split 1 last night. Now, I know it's the day after an endurance race and it's Paul Ricard, so...
You can add 5 on to
yeah, exactly. So that gets you to 30. But you know, we don't really want to be having races with less than 20 cars, ideally.
Yeah.
So we'd have to start on at least 35 cars per split. So we'd need, you know, basically 100 people sign up to make it worthwhile. I'm not sure we're quite in that position yet. And then God knows how we do the watch parties and stuff like that. I have no idea. Don't know what.
Yeah, then you have to have 3, well, at least 2. Sorry. Dale said, "I heard you'll be dropping anyway, Greg."
Greg went from last to P8 last night. I'll have you know.
Was he dropping a mixtape?
Yeah. Greg had, he started. Me and Greg were back row. Well, we did have one person behind us, but they didn't qualify. And we both made up about 10 positions on the first lap, which was glorious.
Nice.
It's about time lap 1 went well for us. And then, Greg managed to fuel save the whole way and ended up P8.
Nice.
And he may well even end up higher than that with stewarding. So
I mean,
performance.
Because who's in? I'm trying to think of who's at the top of pro now. That's what Dale said.
Just endurance was a poor excuse. Bob, Enrico, me all did. Yeah, I agree. Who's at the top of pro?
Yeah, I was going to say that Dale and Bob just need tea. That's how they refuel. They live on tea. Tea and digestive biscuits.
Beautiful. Sounds well, apart from the tea bit, I hate tea. But digestive biscuits, give me.
Would you dunk them? Dunk them in your whiskey.
Dunk in the whiskey, yeah. Oh, Matt has just given up there.
That was when he... Did he let me? No, it wasn't me. He kind of did the same thing to me at some point as well, when it confused me a bit.
Because he's miles ahead. He's just gone, nah, getting out of that. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. So we got the Danes in silver, and then we've got the Portuguese in AM leading the way. Felipe Diaz here. Eusebio. Oh look, he's right behind. Him and Nevers are right together again. For God's sake.
Surprise, surprise.
Another 2 laps until we can see their demise.
They're going for the Red Bull strat, and they were giving each other a tow along the straight, and then overtaking from the corner.
It's going to turn. One of them's going to turn into Ocon. Put someone in the wall. Ooh.
What's happened then?
That looked fine. I saw a Delta getting very close. So I just switched to it, and I think we saw the aftermath. Where's this? This is into. Oh, it's just gone right across in front of them. Yeah, that's a bit. It's a bit naughty.
Taking liberties there with the line he was on.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to cut all the way back across and brake right in front of someone. Like,
who was it? It was Anders.
Yeah, it was Anders. A little bit naughty there, Anders.
He probably thought, I say bloody Bob Jones.
Who cares? You don't do that to our Bob. I tell you. Ooh,
Bob's a protected species.
Haven't said hello to Liam yet.
Liam said, there you go, Liam. If you want to sabotage Dale, just send him some Tetley. Dale does not need sabotage. He does that to himself.
That bloody turn. Which turn was that? The right-hand hairpin before the... Oh, you drifted the left-hander. Interesting. That sounds like a setup thing, I think. I know we say many things aren't, there isn't that much time to be found setup, but if you're drifting around that left-hander, something is... the right, okay, right, that makes more sense. So if you're drifting around the left-hander, something's quite wrong.
Yeah, that plus, it doesn't help that it cooks your tyre as well, that outside tyre.
And this circuit's full of corners where you're just like trying to turn more. Like,
yeah. You're like, where the fuck is the apex?
Yeah.
It's here somewhere.
It's 3 miles down the road. Like, and even the 2 left-handers at the end. Let's find someone who's going to them. Who's near the end of the Oh, here we go. Right. I mean, they might crash each other at this point, but I actually want to see someone ahead. I want to see someone who's not fighting. let's look at Balasinach. So these 2 left-handers, they kind of look similar on paper, but you take them completely differently. This one, you go like the apex. Okay, he's taking this, but the apex is so late. You want to get right out on the right and come right back. Look how slow he's at on the exit. Right, he's lost so much speed round here. Whereas this one, you actually can take quite tight. Right, keep it really keep on the curb so you can stay as far left as you can, then to get the angle into this horrible corner.
It's just a disgusting hairpin.
Yeah.
Because you've got no real reference points either to tell you when to turn in.
Are you talking about the left-hander or the
right-hander at the end? Sorry,
the right-hander at the end. Yeah, no, exactly. But you got to go so far to the left that you can't even really see the apex.
Oh, no. And Montero about to be eliminated. Oh no, he's escaped as well. They're like a Venus flytrap, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh my lord.
Oh, he's getting a bit wibbly. No, he's through. I can only imagine their voice chat at this point.
Going mad.
I can only imagine.
Well, if they're anything like Juan, it's
God.
it's through the roof. It's like it's just noise at this point.
Just noise. Just squeaks. Luton 1-0 up. Come on, lads. Going to the Premier League. It's going to be beautiful. It'll be the worst Premier League team that's ever existed, and we're going to take all the money and just run away.
What division are Luton in?
Championship. Fourth currently in the Championship.
That much football, but is it Luton that have got? No, it's not Luton. Who's got the tiny stadium that even if they can't get promoted because they're.
We have to make updates, so it might be us. We have a tiny shitty stadium that's 110 years old. Ooh. Oh no, that's on Eusebio. That's big penalties coming his way.
I don't expect that was even reported, was it?
So what's happened here? He's taken the wide line for the late apex. Jose's jumped in. Yeah, it's just drifted wide into him. Jose's off. He's loving it. Well, no penalty because Jose's just driven off into the night, so it's all good.
So I don't think they. But you wait. I bet they'll still finish right next.
Yeah,
to
exactly
each other.
Right. 3 laps from now, they'll be right next to each other.
Back to 3/10 again.
Well, I mean, Eusebio needs to be careful. He's already on 20 points. Very close to a race ban.
Nothing was reported.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how much we like watching you on streams, you're still going to get a race ban if you get to the limit.
Jeffrey asked, "What's the capacity at Luton?"
10,500. We've got planning permission for a new stadium, which they haven't started building yet because we don't have the money. So if we get promoted to the Premiership, it's going to be wonderful because we can start building it.
Yeah, I think it was Luton I was reading about.
Yeah.
That if they didn't get it built, they would have to use. Is it Spurs Stadium or something?
Oh, really? 18 and a dog. Something like that, yeah. It's the way in. I think we can use it. I think technically you can use it for a certain amount of time if you've, hit certain safety things and you have a plan down the line, I think. So, how far behind are you at this point? 21, 28 seconds-ish. With what, 10 laps left? Yeah, about that. So what, you need about 2 seconds a lap?
What, to do the whole 28 or?
Oh no, you only need about a second and a bit a lap, don't you? Because he's got a 15-second penalty. Yeah. Of course.
So I think that's why I'm so annoyed is I towards the end my tyres started going off again, and I was cursing. I was like, didn't even save me any time anyway.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen one Porsche this race that has seemed happy. They all seem super jumpy.
Does it touches a curve? But I imagine it must be a nightmare if they've gone full fuel load.
The balance just changes completely.
Yeah. Throughout the race, it's just constantly changing.
I've never understood how Conrad does it in the Porsche.
Have you watched his steering inputs when he's
mental?
I don't think the steering wheel's ever straight ahead. It's always left, right, like. It looks like it'd make me. I'd be tired at the end of a race.
That would give some elevation changes, at least, Jose. I mean, that's what this track needs, right, to make it more interesting. If it had some elevation changes...
Well, if it was a crater.
Well, a crater, yeah, for a start. But, like, you know, if you had some elevation for some, like, late braking, you know, like, or kind of like a bit like the Zandvoort, you know, how they've got the banking now around the thing. Like, if you could have a couple of the hairpins with a bit of camber, that might be quite fun.
I think that's why, like, T1's quite nice, because it goes up and over and, like, down around a hill, but...
Yeah, that's it. Like, that's the...
It's like they did T1 and T2 in the design for, fuck it, we'll just...
That'll do. Yeah. I mean, they've got so much scope, right, to do something interesting, and they just haven't. Like, rather than making one interesting track, we'll make 17 versions of a boring track. Like...
At least if you had the chicane here, it kind of goes left and... Like, there's a little bit of a bank on the left-hand side and then back down again, but...
Yeah. So, hang on, we've got about 10 laps left, so let's go through the order. So we've got Dow leading the way, but he does have a 15-second penalty still, so he's fuel-saving in that BMW engine that doesn't even sound like it's actually on. So, no wonder it's so easy to not do a pit stop. Exactly. It always sounds like it's a gear too high, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Napic is in second. He's having a good race, is Igor. Mazan up in third, so he's not getting that Bentley to the end. I can tell you right now. I'm assuming I'm going to look down here and he pits at some point. Doesn't look like it. Maybe he has a slash. If he gets that Bentley to the end, he's done very well.
It doesn't sound like he's going
particularly.
Bentley, but not really giving it the full beans out of the corners.
You can't really see the fuel. If he gets that to the end, that's very impressive. Right, he must do a splash and dash at the point, but let's see where he ends up. You're in fourth, trying to close up. I mean, fourth, even after changing tyres, is not bad. Felipe Dea's having a very good run head of the AMs. I'm not sure whether he's pitted yet. Doesn't look like it. Montero's in sixth. Danny, is that Danielus? Is that you in chat potentially? He's had a very good race. Yeah. He's in sixth. Evo's down to seventh. He was up in second, wasn't he? We've seen him fighting his way back through. So I think he pitted halfway through. Good to see you, Danny. I always think of your car as like looks like Watford's football kit from a couple of seasons ago. It's a bit Bumblebee-ish. Palatinac is P8, second in AM class, trying to chase down Evo. Ryan Reed, the Dale punter, is in P9, third in AM class. Felipe Morna is P10. He's had an eventful race as well. Hildale, also a very eventful race. It's just weird not seeing him at the front. Zandvoort, he had two great battles with Clausen, didn't he? Both races.
He said he didn't like this track though.
Yeah. So. Doesn't seem anyone in the Porsche does, to be fair. So
no.
It's made it more interesting at the front, anyway, of Silvers. That's good. Southcott P12 always has an eventful race, does Chris? Eusebio smashing Jose Neves now. He's up in P13. Hang on, I thought he was ahead of... He did the hitting. How is he behind? Did Jose pit? Oh, he's caused such big damage. Oh, now he's pitting. Okay. They're going to end up together, aren't they? Again, yeah. Right, we'll see those two together in a sec. Kenneth Werther is P13. Again, a Porsche not having a happy time. Kenneth is normally up there or thereabouts. Jeffrey Boohoo Witter is in P14 in his Bentley. Bob Jones, who hasn't pitted, is up in P15. Does he pit? Doesn't look like it. Ed Revrock is P16. He was higher up, so I'm assuming he's pitted. Clausen is P17. I'm assuming he's pitted at some point.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, lap 12, yeah. Eusebio is currently in the pits. Neves is ahead. He's ahead, he's got it done. Maffei is P20. Shenry's still battling that Porsche valiantly, is in P21. Enrico P22. Liam running wide is in P23. Eliza is P24. Dale P25. And Bradley sat in the pits in P26. I think we've lost 3 drivers from the start. It was started with 29. Stitchy's one of them. I don't know who the other 2 are. So who's close?
Wonder how many people, because when we started the race it was sunny. I wonder how many people's tyre pressures were way too low.
Way off, yeah. I think it dropped about 6 degrees, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's that?
That's
normally about 0.3 of a PSI, something like that, 3 clicks.
Yeah. That's what I'd set it up for originally. Was I set it up so my tyres were like too hot for those first few laps, but then as it cooled down, they would have been fine.
Yeah.
And that's why I'd set my pit strategy up. And then, but when I was ahead, I thought, oh, I'll cancel it. Never did.
You almost had too much time at the front.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You got loads of time. Like, don't have to worry about doing anything.
No, I think I had too much time to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh, do I pit? Don't I pit? Or like, do I change tyres? Or leave the tyres? And then decided to leave the tyres, and then forgot to actually change it on the on the pit strategy thing.
I know, right, Liam? Yeah, that's of all the tracks where you've got the best chance to actually change your strategy as well.
Oh. That's what made it worse.
I don't know what you're doing in that Bentley, Dale. Need to get you a session at the PLR Academy.
Is that out now, or
no, but almost. I mean, I've been teasing it all season. Like at some, we're not far away. Let's put it that way.
I have to ask Conrad for a lesson.
You'd swear it was I know, right? it's not. We will be announcing it soon, I swear. I'm very excited because I think it's going to be very useful for a lot of people, myself included.
Like people, especially like people like you, who like I remember. When was it? It must have been like a couple of seasons ago. You were like decently quick. Like you and Greg had like a battle at the top of silver, like pretty much every race. All it takes is like practice, I think.
Yep.
If you had more time to practice and do your setups and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's how I made the jump from kind of high AM to high silver. Was I actually found a car and got to spend that kind of silver, that kind of season and a bit with myself and Greg battling, and I think we were both in the Bentley at one point, and I say we were both working on the setups. It was mainly Greg and me going, yeah, that feels good, and going quicker, but actually practicing and seeing where the limits were just with one car, it helps massively. And that's why then I switched from the Bentley and I'm useless. Because I think I need to spend almost as much time again on a new car to get to the same level.
Yeah, you've almost got to just pick a car and just stick with it. And if you want to be fast, pick a car and stick with it.
I just feel so comfortable in the Bentley now. It's just the car I drive.
That's how Conrad's so fast in the Porsche. Obviously, he's fast anyway in most cars, but
he's next level alien in the Porsche. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's just then easier to deal with changes of weather and things like that. Because you know how the car reacts to things. Yeah,
and you've already got the setups basically ready. All you got to do is change a few things, and it's ready to go.
Yeah, tweak it for the temperatures.
Yeah, more time to practice as well. And I don't know how much Conrad practices.
A fair amount. I see him on the practice server a fair amount. Yeah, he pops on for kind of an hour here, an hour there. it's very depressing when Conrad comes onto a server because you're battling with random people who go, yeah, like we're all in the 157s doing all right. Here comes Conrad 154. It's like first lap. It's not for God's sake.
Just dying inside.
Yeah. he's so nice. He's like, hi everyone. It's like, fuck off, Conrad.
Mute. Shut up.
Love you, Conrad. I know you were in chat earlier. Stop being so quick. Ooh.
Liam saying. 1.8 meant throwing all setups in the bin. Yeah, it did. That was annoying.
That's nice. Okay, start the inside. Palatinec cave in the corner. Ryan Reed sniffing behind.
Ryan likes sniffing rears, doesn't he?
He does. He's going to send it through this left. You watch. There he goes. So McLaren versus... I think Darko's the only Ferrari... I haven't seen a lot of Ferraris this year. I think Darko's the only Ferrari... Are they useless now?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
my voice just cracked. Yeah.
Welcome to puberty. It's good fun.
My little hair just sprouted. I used it last season and it was tragic. It's just... You have to drive a certain way. Like the steering goes like... not doing much, and then it's just like you've just gone boom on full lock. It's so strange to drive. It's one of those cars that it's for the aliens, I think.
Yeah, because I think Lorenzo Tresoldi drives it in Split 1 and he's not a fan. I think he used to love it back in like the 1.6 days, but whatever they've changed, it does not suit the Ferrari.
Yeah, it was really OP at one point. Yeah. I remember when I first started playing, it was really OP, like it was fast then.
You, Tommy and Dale were driving at one point, no?
Yes, yeah. It wasn't that good then.
Pinkley and Grayson.
Yes, yeah.
Which lasted, what, one race?
I think so, yeah. Maybe two at the most.
Oh, get that car slowed down. Yep, nice. So, he's pitting. So now, how far are you behind now? With 5 laps left.
19 seconds, maybe?
Who's that ahead of you? Is that
This is Maffey, yeah.
Maffey, yeah.
This is where I went. I felt bad here because I ran Maffey a bit wide because I wasn't expecting him to do what he did. I think it's this lap.
Does he do similar to what we saw earlier, where he just gets out the way?
Yeah, just suddenly kind of gets out of the way, and then I run wide and nearly push him off the track. I thought Shane Reese was going to try and stick out on the inside.
Yeah.
Like, don't you dare. So he ran wide. I was like, hold on, and I got a bit confused.
That's all right.
Didn't take the corner so well. Yeah, 20.6 is that?
Well, that probably cost you 3/10, didn't
it? Yeah. So there we go. It's Shane Reese's and Maffey's fault that I didn't win.
Yeah, not yours.
No, I'll forever blame them.
It's weird seeing you. You must feel so lonely, Eusebio. Where's his mate? Oh, 80 miles ahead. Miles ahead.
Yeah,
he's already on a different lap.
Slow down, isn't he?
He's chasing down. He's chasing down Palatinec a lap. Oh no, he's a lap down. Okay, I see. Yeah, Shane using the strat of let through. That's the thing to do. If you're the car behind a two-way battle or a three-way battle, and you've got a faster car coming up behind you, let them through.
Yeah.
And then just follow them.
Yeah, that's why I felt bad for Maffey, because I kind of ran him a little bit wide, and then just saw Shane Reese follow me through. I was like, oh, cheeky bugger. Dale said in the chat, I'll give Liam Holmes a lesson in the academy on how to be suave, elegant, and how to unwrap a Werther's with one hand, drinking tea and steering with the knees. Well, it definitely looks like you're driving with these, Dale, already. So.
I'm glad his other hand was drinking tea. Oh, okay, that's good. Having a Werther's one hand and okay.
Well, if you've seen his Discord profile picture, he's definitely suave. He's got that smouldering look.
He's got the Dale Smolder. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Dwayne Johnson, eh?
Looking forward to seeing it at Brands. Whoa.
I can't imagine what he's going to be like after a few beers.
See this Lexus power. What does this Lexus get up to on the back straight? Radicevic and Split 1 got it up to 280. He's not going to quite get there, is he?
Yeah. And he's not really got that slipstream. It's a bit too far, but yeah, it's definitely doable. It's definitely doable. As much as you want to accuse Radosavich of cheating.
So I don't have to. He punted 3 people at the end of the straight, so it's fine. Like, he's got other problems, unfortunately.
Yeah, unless his cheats are going to save him 20 seconds in the next race. Liam says, was he smouldering in the tyre wall?
I was going to say, I think that Lexus would have the Aston on toast down the straight if he gets close enough.
Then Montero said he got as close as 3/10. I was sweating.
Yeah. See, Rees is still behind Matthew here, so he didn't quite. It's okay. You can stop feeling bad, Liam. He's back through. So
didn't get the job done fully.
This is probably, other than you trying to get this below 15 seconds, this is probably
it's pretty boring to watch though.
Yeah.
It's just really lapping basically.
Where's Mazan still going? I mean, is he just driving around in 6th gear or something?
Can you see what fuel? It doesn't change.
No,
the fuel
it doesn't change anything down here, which is not.
That's annoying.
Like, what does it? Is he on map 8? No, he's on map 8.
Oh, is he?
He's driving around on map 8.
Oh,
so yeah, it doesn't show how much fuel he's got left, but he's driving on map 8.
So he is struggling for fuel.
Yeah. I mean, Montero's.
What map is map 8's the pace car?
Yeah, I think map 8 must be like nothing. I mean, I think that's him there. I think we're closing up to him here at a rapid rate of knots. I think like Montero's closed down like 2 seconds on the back straight alone. Like,
honestly, I think map 8 is the formation lap map.
I mean, at that point, just splash and dash, right? You're going to lose more time on one lap around that, right? At least put it up to like map 4 for the straight. Like.
So Montero is actually coming up for a podium.
P3, this is P3. Mazan's not even fighting it. Like,
no, he's given up with that.
He's still got 2 laps left. He's just.
Oh. How much fuel has he got left? That would be annoying, wouldn't it? It's annoying that we can't see it.
Because now he's got. I mean, Evo's going to get him, but he might stay ahead of. Well, I know Anders finishes lower than this. I'm not sure what happens to Anders. He's not enjoying that Porsche. You can tell that's not private.
Yeah.
Does it show on the dash? That's a fair question.
I don't think it does. I think it just says 20.
Yeah, I think it's stuck on 20, right? Yeah, it's stuck on 20. Yeah. I mean,
Liam thinking he knows better than us. Who does he think he is?
It's on Twitch one time.
Exactly. Classic Irish.
I mean, look at him. What gear is it? Like, it sounds like he's in like 6th gear. Like,
I don't know what speed he gets to at the end of the straight.
Here comes Evo. Evo still nearly hit him. Like, I think he's going so slow around here. Oh, which way? Oh, left, right.
He says he'll get back in his box.
Oh my god!
I'd love to see the steering input of that. That was probably just like.
Okay, have a quick look. I mean, and then we just skip to the end of the straight. It's kind of mesmerising watching this. How slow this Bentley is. Like, what? At least get in the slipstream. Like, come on! You need all the help you can get. Get across. It's just a little bit further left. Oh my god, 240.
Too late. Oh, it's what, like 30k down.
And he's slowing down. Like,
he's not even full throttle.
No, he's just he's legit just coasting. I mean, this is fascinating. Because I don't know where he finishes, so I actually don't know whether he's going to make it. Come on. This is like the Jeremy Clarkson challenge where he drives up to Edinburgh and back on one tank of fuel. I can't remember what top, like years ago now. I think he does it. I think he would potentially an Audi or a BMW, but he goes up to Edinburgh and back from London on 1 tank of fuel.
Yeah.
And it feels like
Anders. How many laps we got left?
2, I think.
Surely Anders is going to close down 12 seconds. The pace he's going at.
Maybe that's what happens to Anders. Maybe Anders gets caught out and hits him or something. I don't like. I swear Anders doesn't. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think Anders finishes 7th or 6th. Don't give it away in chat. It might maybe.
I'm gonna look on SGP, and I'm not gonna tell you though.
Maybe I'm getting confused between Anders and Worth, potentially, or Clausen. Clausen's down at 13th. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Too many Danes. Fascinated by it.
God.
Anders has closed 3 seconds in less than a sector.
Oh, I'm not going to tell you, but it's surprising. So I don't know what happens, but maybe this is a good thing to watch here.
Yeah. So this is. I just want to see whether this is the last lap or is he doing one more, because I want to.
I think this is it.
This is it.
What am I on? 15.
Okay, yeah. Congratulations, Alexander. That is fantastic. Well done. Really, to get through that on 1 tank of fuel is really, really good. But sorry,
I think the high build output's going to be.
Okay, you see it. Here he comes. Southcott, right? Yeah. Oh.
I don't know what happens here, whether it's clean or not, but.
No, it's just drifted wide. He's not having that. Oh, you're just waiting for that Porsche to. Oh, he held it. He held it. Yeah, he held it. I was trying to kill him. Congratulations, Liam. Danny Montero, P3. Great podium, well done. Nappage right behind. Where's Mazan? He's delighted! Look at him flashing his lights. Oh, well done, Richard. That's really, really good. Oh, God, they got on the same straight as him as well. Jeez. Werther's going to come home. P9. Jeffrey Witter just behind P10. And Felipe Diaz is going to win it for AM class. Well done, Felipe. After getting taken out at the start of the one of the Zandvoort races. Really good performance here by him. Clausen, not a happy race for him. So I think Hilldown now leads the championship. Revrock, P2 in AM class. And Jose Neves, despite being assaulted by his teammate, is going to bring it home for the final podium position. Bob Jones in P5. Did he pit in the end, Bob? I don't think he did.
Oh, yeah,
P5. Yeah, Balatinach is ahead. This feels like Bob is, struggling a little bit here as well. So I don't know whether he's fuel saving as well. What's going on, Bob? What are you doing? Oh, it stopped. Okay. 1-1. Oh, for God's sake, Luden. Really? Oh, that's a bad end to the stream, isn't it?
Why'd you have to tell us, Jeff?
Yeah.
Could have waited a couple of minutes.
Oh, it's only the race. Crikey. You've joined us right at the end of the right at the end of the stream. As we watch some fireworks and we watch the back of Bob Jones's BMW. Thank you for the raid, Onid. You've timed it poorly. Let me flip to the calendar.
So Onid, next time, 7:45. Raid then, at the beginning.
Let's go to the calendar. So, where are we next? Next week we are at Monza. For round 6 of Split 2. It's a wet Monza. So get ready for that.
It's already carnage.
It is going to be carnage, even more carnage than it already is. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Keg24. So yeah, next Tuesday, come back for the. I guess I should go through our whole streaming schedule now that owners have joined. we're back tomorrow for Race Room WTCR with Juan, our actual professional streamer, not me, and Liam wittering on.
What do you mean? We are
Replay.
professional. We're very professional.
Then Thursday we've got our British GT multi-class on ACC, and then we're back on Monday for Split 1 live from Monza, and then next Tuesday me and Liam will be back to talk over the replay of Split 2.
Nice.
Should be good fun. Thank you for everyone for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Be safe, Split 2, and I'll see you again next Tuesday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you, Liam.